just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. To the air, it's Blunt. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David. Now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that you want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Pitt pushing the pace. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Proctor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Back to throw. It's Blunt. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for space. It's Bruce. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Started here in the second. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job on that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the red zone, looking for a man. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Trying to get to it. Get it out on the screen. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play as the setup.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to FIU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything inside give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To throw, it's Blunt. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And as a defense, that's why you want to avoid 3rd and short moving forward. It's really hard to defend that slant. That's a bang-bang play the offense knows they can execute in their sleep. Defense will have to do better early in the drive moving forward.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. That kind of short. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense. Now they'll run the draw. Just ran over it. Just finds that little crevice and he's still up. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Takes the handoff. It's Bruce. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Hit right back to the line. They'll try to run for it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have the first down. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hoffman. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Blunt. He makes the connection. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Pressure coming. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think about it.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Infraction. Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catch is made at the 15. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Back open in the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Panthers. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trail a little bit in the first half, stay calm, and this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's played. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is real deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Blunt. On the run, still looking. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right. They intercept it. Trying to take it back. The 40. The 20.
huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside and he loses the football. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
The Panthers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Ran through the contact. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick handoff. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Blunt. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down, 10 yards to go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Ball's out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll throw it on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him down after he makes the catch. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be. And now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins him deep inside the 10-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. They believe they can run right here. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Open.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on a scintillating 92-yard pass for the score. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Pitt right back to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. It's a reverse. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Back to pass. It's Blunt. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal. On the ground, it's Proctor. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. A deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Pitt pushing the base.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this fourth quarter
this offense is featuring, doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding a guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, going up top. Got it on the outside. It's Collins. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's gone. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room, it's Bruce. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. Takes it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They got him. It's a sack. And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to pass. It's Blunt. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. On fourth down, going to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. A first down for the offense. Fires to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it, trying to clock. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. On the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll go to the counter. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They go to the draw. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
folks, and it's time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous. Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And here comes the offense out for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And then
that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen.
And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
1st down here for this offense.
They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Finds his target. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The pass is caught. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The offense going with the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain of the 33.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with. Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. The Wolverines keep the football on the move.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now they run a draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
No huddle now for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Now comes the field goal unit. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Proctor. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And tackled there by the defense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down in inches. So now on comes the field goal. He was on target in his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. Right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long, inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying the old counter play here. Breaking free at the 35. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch stretch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He pulls in the catch. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. The stop made at the 5. Offense will have first and goal now. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him, and try to near him when he takes off to scramble.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the pickup. Let's see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Smith. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it second down. They'll test the right side here. They stop him right at the 24. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw again. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Will take the lead in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That run moves the ball to the 16. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. And there's the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense in hurry-up mode. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And third down is a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, so the punt return all the way to the house to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board when you get a score from the return team. 6 points on the board. Heck of a return, and they're up.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He lets it go on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Who makes the grab? The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Onto the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. He hands it off from the gun. Running with purpose. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Hand off in a single back formation.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop.
Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. Play action fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Griffin. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fights through a tackle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines' offense is on the move now.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. This passing game is still on fire. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.